Okay, next thing I want to touch on a bit here, even before we go to the fundamental of sight alignment, is just now going over the basics of draw, all right? Drawing the pistol. Now, and you may even notice in this presentation too, I am gangster carrying. I'm doing that specifically. I do, of course, have a holster which covers the trigger guard and properly allows me to carry a live fire pistol. But with the SIRT pistol, I call it gangster carry, right? Because like in the movies, they just, or undercover cop carry, this all just tuck it in their pants. Obviously, you don't want to do that with a chambered pistol. You got to cover the trigger guard, but you can get a lot of the mechanics in just by tucking in the waistline. Okay. Obviously, do what you feel comfortable. You can maybe outfit with sticky holsters, which can fit in and outfit your class. But one option is to explain to your students, say, with live fire pistols, you got to cover the trigger guard for purpose of working mechanics today in the dojo. We're just going to tuck in. Okay. So that being said, first thing you can do, it's generally easiest to start with an appendix carry draw, whether students want to go that route or not. But here's some quick tips on how to best instill draw. Okay. So first thing is, let's go ahead and just tuck the garment behind the pistol, so we don't have to worry about clearing the garment for a first phase. Okay. Next block on this. This is a little bit different. When we talked before about crashing into the pistol, one issue with concealed carry is the pistol is just close to the body, all right? So getting the thumb behind is difficult and can scrape the skin and snag up an undergarment and what have you, okay? If you're professional carry, you have an open holster like in law enforcement with retention, that's a little bit different. Or a competition holster, you can drive the thumb in, but concealed carry around the waistline or 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, inside the waistband, IWB, it's a little difficult. So what we're going to do is, we're going to do this. We did the crash just so we have that feeling of high pressure up here in that tang, okay? Well, we still want to get that pressure, but we're going to do it a little differently. We're going to grab over the sights and then flick over to get that high amount of pressure. Let me demo that. So what we're doing here, I want to come to the pistol, all right? And I'll demo not just like this. I'll have both hands move, all right? Even this hand probably cleared the garment. So I'll demo like this, where I come up and I just come right here and I grab over the sights. Okay, I'll grab actually over the sights. So it just looks like this, all right? Easy to get the gun when it is close to your body when you grab, believe it or not, over the sights, all right? Now, when you withdraw it from your waistline and it comes out, all right, that's where you're pushing down anyways. It's where you almost like pop the thumb over. So I'm pushing like this. It's like this action like popping the thumb, okay? It's still flagged and we're leaving this open area to establish the grip as we worked before. But the nice thing is we're pressing, you'll play with this for yourself, where you're pressing the middle finger up against the trigger guard, you pop over, and there should be that feeling of that pressure, which we've already established before in our previous blocks, okay? All right, okay. So once we do this, hey, we're on our skill set highway at this point. We pulled it out, we'll let go of the garment, which is the next phase, then we can just start our grip establishment process. So as soon as possible, we pull out, finger off trigger, right? Make sure the finger's off the trigger still, as we've worked before. And then they get their support hand index and they establish grip, and you can do all your drills, okay? We're not interjecting too much new. We're building off a lot of what we've done, which works very beautifully. Okay, so next block on that is pretty simple. Just go ahead and cover with the garment.